Yo, what's good? This is Off the Cuff with Matt, and I have a very special guest today, my man Marvin, HumbleHarlem. What's up? Say a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself, tell the people what you're about, please.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Happy to be in the building with my brother here, Matt. You know, the music genius over here. I'm known as HumbleHarlem, but my real name is Marvin. But let's stick with the HumbleHarlem. We're keeping it real smooth. I'm out here repping my team so crooked. Love my team. I love my squad. And my other brothers at Sneak Easy. Shout out to Sneak Easy, too.
Dude, I'm so happy that you're here. Like, we've known each other for a minute.
Few years, right.
Like, going back.
Scene.
Yeah, dude, going back to, like, working together.
Right.
Damn, man.
Yeah, we definitely did get to work together for a little bit.
Just for like a minute.
We were in the same company for a couple years, but we definitely got a little time together in the same spot to enjoy ourselves and relax a little bit.
And what's nice about you is like why we connected is because we got a similar mindset that we don't want to be working just like these like 9 to 5 or whatever jobs. You know what I mean?
It's about working for ourselves, bro.
Exactly.
Entrepreneurship is the business right now.
100%. So tell people like a little bit about yourself, what you're working on, because you are a man of many talents.
Man of many traits.
And some talents that many people look up to. So tell them a little bit about you, a little bit about where you come from, and what got you into what you're doing.
Well, they call me HumbleHarlem, so obviously Harlem is where I'm from. You know, shout outs to Grant Projects.
Oh, really? Not Jersey?
125th in Amsterdam, man. Everybody that knows, and if you don't, you got to go look it up, man. That's all I'm saying. But like my background is like my focus when I first started doing this. Like I had to sit down with myself one day. I had got off my 9 to 5 job, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing with my life?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I've worked multiple jobs in various industries, and I'm asking myself, why am I helping other people get rich when I could work for myself and run my own business and work my own way? I kept asking myself that for a good hour and a half. I smoked a little J. I think I had a shot of Jameson. It's funny because I'm not really a Jameson fan, but I had a shot of Jameson. Shout out to Jameson. It helped me make my decision. I'm like, a lot of people say they want to do things and they want to make movements and move forward, but you want something. You can't just want this shit. You gotta actually jump out and go grab it, because nothing's gonna fall in your pocket.
No, I feel like nobody understands like how much work goes in. Like, it's crazy. Like, we were just talking. Like, I don't have friends. Like, I have friends, but like,
no, I get it.
Not like that.
Because this is what people don't understand about this business, right? They see millionaire, they see you with the money or the chains or whatever and shit like that, and they're like, yo, this shit is light. It looks light. It might look light. It looks enjoyable, but there's a lot of work put into it. It's almost like working the 9 to 5, but waiting a year or two to get paid.
Oh, yeah. At least. Right. At least the payoff is never...
You're working for free for a little bit.
Right.
But you're working for free for yourself for the event that when you do get that light or that opportunity, it pans out. It always pans out. But you gotta put the work in. If the work is not there, it will show, and you won't get nowhere.
100%. But I feel like no one wants to put the work in. Like, all the stuff that you've got to, which we're gonna talk about, all the stuff that you're up to now, and I see myself now, and like, you know, I feel like Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff is the highlight reel. Like, everybody puts like the finished product there. Or like, yo, I have this, and look at all these people at my show, or like, look at this thing that I'm successful at. But what you don't see is like the blood, sweat, and tears. And also, that's why we're doing this like podcast and talking about it, is because we're talking about the blood, sweat, and tears that nobody talks about. You know what I mean? And I want to talk to people about, and specifically people like you that are successful and hustling every day, what goes into it. Like, some of the stuff that you talk to me about, like, talk about that. I want to hear, like, how'd you get there? Because right now you got a lot going on, dude. It's insane.
This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep in mind, as an artist, I'm so sorry I can't remember your name right now, because there's so many artists I've been working with. But this one particular person said some shit to me, and I was like, you know what? That makes all the sense in the world. People love posting they quote-unquote success. They don't post the failures. They don't post the bloopers. They don't post the process. So it looks a certain way to other people, and it's not that fucking easy. It's not that smooth, and it's not that light. There's gonna be days where you take losses. There's gonna be times where you fall out with people. People fall out with you. People may try to use you. You got to be able to throw it out and work through. If you don't have a true drive or passion for what you're doing, that shit's not for you.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
That is the best way to put it. And a lot of these people fail to realize that. So they jump in and they're like, all right, you know, like I had an artist I was working with. It was like, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. I don't fucking need you. For one. Second off, like this is one thing I don't say or promote about myself too much. I may drop something here and there, but I do music myself too. I ghostwrite for people. I don't need anybody. You don't necessarily need people, but it's good to work with people who have the same ethic. That mentality that you're needed. You may have a special talent or something that signifies you from everybody else. But if you don't have the heart, the drive, and the integrity to go with that shit, it means nothing. You're gonna walk into a business thinking you the shit, and they're gonna tell you, so what the fuck do you need us for?
Right. 100%. 100%. But nobody listens like that. Nobody.
Yeah, or people think, oh, I don't have to go. Like I had another artist. That's a rinky-dink spot. I don't want to do a show there. I'm like, so let me ask you about this, because I asked you about a resume, and have you done any shows?
Right.
And it gets quiet. No, you haven't done a damn thing.
Right.
So I'm trying to understand why you going and exposing your talent to people that don't know you or have never heard your music before.
Mm-hmm.
How is that harming you?
Right. It's not.
That's not a loss. That's a win.
I feel like
you're grabbing fans you don't have. Like, you think because you make music in your room that people are going to hear it? No, they're not going to hear it. It's going to go as far as your hallway.
Right. That's about it. If it gets that loud.
If you get right. if you make it that loud. That's the crazy thing.
Oh, my word.
But that's why I've learned to each his own. You know what? I can't honestly knock a person for what it is they're doing and not doing. That's their business. Like, it's kind of like hating on somebody because of the lifestyle they live. If you want to do things that way, half-ass, expect half-ass results. It's not going to come if you don't put the work in. I've worked with multiple people, various people, small, major, minor, medium. The attitudes, it's all about your energy.
Mm-hmm.
If you have negative energy, it will be acknowledged. You will be booted.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at that. And if you have no work ethic, that's definitely going to get acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not willing to be there every night, the nights you don't want to be, the nights you don't want to do, or like everything it's about dragging yourself and pulling yourself to that next step. You're not going to make it up the ladder on a workout if you tap out.
Right.
You cannot tap out.
No.
There's nothing. This is like going for that goal when you in the gym trying to get big or small. You have to keep that drive and that hustle going to get that result that you want. And then you have to find a way to maintain that result.
Mm-hmm.
It's like starting a business. You start a business, it thrives, you got to keep it thriving. Right. So you have to continue to work. You can't just open this shit and say, all right, I'm going to walk away now. It's just that, you know, let's see what happens. Like, that's how these artists approach work. That's how some of these designers approach work. That's how some of these photographers approach work. And then they wonder why they don't get work. You can't offer me half of you and expect all of me.
Right. 100%. So then what did you do? Let's say baby Marvin, not, coming, doing your thing, growing up. How did you get inspired to become an entrepreneur? How did you get inspired to work on music? How did you get inspired to be your own self, I guess? I'm curious.
My aunt always told me to be me. And people are either going to take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
That was inspiration enough. The lifestyle that I lived prior to my daughter being born was wild. Street life. I was a street guy. So being on my own and doing for myself. My mom died when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
My family got split up a little bit. So I kind of became the man of the house at like 14, 15 type thing. I started my first job, my first official job was at a barber shop funny thing is, this is also where my inspiration came from. This is when Dipset was hot.
Okay.
I worked at the barbershop that they hung out at all the time.
Get out of here.
So I'm doing runs for like Cameron and Jim Jones, and I was a kid.
Right.
But I enjoyed being in the scene and being around artists and certain stars. I mingled with certain people in the street that mingled with the stars because of certain affiliations. So that made me say, well, you know, like these guys are doing their own thing. Mm-hmm. Eventually I want to do something like that. But I wasn't really thinking music. Okay. I just always had an ear and a joy for like entertainment, period. I always had an ear for music, movies, and fashion. Those were my things. And I've worked multiple jobs. After the barbershop, I think my first on the books job was Burger King. And I became a manager at 18.
Wow.
I ran multiple stores for these guys at 18. Damn. And that's when I started having the mentality of, oh, I want to run my own shit.
Mm-hmm. If I could do it for somebody else, I could do it for me.
Exactly. If I'm sitting here at 18, no college degree, right, doing paperwork for guys that are 2 times my age, mm-hmm, running businesses that have been in existence before my birth. I'm like, this is not too hard. But certain things in my life caused me to fall off and not keep focus on the big picture until I got older.
Right.
And my brother, he's an artist. And since he was like 12, he's been starting to make his own music. Between 12 and 18, he was like, yo, bro, like this is my music, but I want you to represent me. And I'm like, keep it 100 with you. I don't like it.
Oh, shoot. And to tell your brother that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I said, I've made a name for myself based on my authenticity in the street.
Right.
So I can't produce or stamp something that doesn't speak my name.
Right. Damn.
Took him a couple years, but he got the shit together.
Okay.
For sure. And he came to me again with it. And I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about it. And then I had that day where I sat down and I was like, why? I was doing freestyles in between. Mm-hmm. And people kept saying to me, yo, bro, I like your freestyles. Like raps. Like you can rap. rap. I'm like, I don't think I guess maybe like maybe y'all y'all think I can rap, but I don't think I can rap. But I mean, I'll try it out.
Right.
And then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually one of those people that like being behind the scenes and running things. Mm-hmm. I have the vision, I have the understanding and the business logic. Why can't I sit back and help other people make it to that next step, whatever that next step may be?
Right.
And the day I decided to just do it, I literally just did it. I hated social media. I wanted nothing to do with social media.
Right.
But I told myself, in order for me to do this business, I got to do it. Mm-hmm. So I started an Instagram. And immediately I reached out to a DJ. Okay. Shout outs to DJ Grouch for giving me my first opportunity. Okay. Because DJ Grouchy, Mr. Grouch, that's what I call him. Grouch Entertainment. Go visit Triple R Lounges in Queens, man. Look it up on the gram, man. It's doing good. He gave me my first opportunity. I hit him up random, and he actually responded. He had a good following. He had a good base, and he was about business. He reached back out to me. He told me, yo, if you're serious, bro, come to this event, and let's make something happen. I set up an event with an artist. Shout out to AD. AD from the Ville. AD got it. And we put him on for a show. He did his first event there. Ever since then, like, I literally told myself I want to do it. So I went and did it.
Right.
I put my own money up for the artist. We got the artist in. The artist did the show. We had the artist music playing. And ever since then, I've been working with that DJ. I've done shows with that DJ. I've done other events with that DJ. I've sat down with that DJ for his birthday. He shouted me out. He showed me mad love. He's introduced me to a lot of people in the entertainment industry. He's introduced me to a lot of other DJs, photographers and whatnot, and venues that I've been working with since. Right. So I have to give appreciation, credit where the credit is due. DJ Grouch definitely did his thing by giving me that opportunity. And then I met 2 of my partners now, one of which you know very well, Terrell.
Oh, yes, dude. I love Terrell.
Shout out to Terrell, T-Rex, Simon, the R&B magician. That is the rhythm and gospel right there.
Yo, you know what? what's something I wanted to talk about, what I love about you, and you said it yourself just now, is like you love being the person that orchestrates it. You like being able to be the person behind somebody that makes something happen for them, which I don't think a lot of people do, even entrepreneurs. Like, I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs are like, oh yeah, where's the opportunity for me to make money? Whereas cool, and that's part of it, 100%. But a lot of people don't give. I think people ask more than give. And I think that what I like about you and what I value about you is that you are genuinely a good dude and you give all, like, in my experience, like, just kicking it with you, is like you give. You're 100%, you're a giving person, you're a caring person. So I think that trait in your business life is a huge deal. You know what I mean? I think there's not a lot of people like that, and that's why I think you're going to be so successful as well, because genuinely you care on a human level. You have empathy. You care on a human level about people. You know what I'm saying?
It took a while.
Yeah, no, I understand.
It took a while.
And what I think people don't understand about your story just now, what is huge, which I think people lack, is not a lot of people that are like, oh, I want to be a manager, let's say, for an artist. They won't put up their own money for the artist to make it happen because you believe in a person and you push them and you use, like, maybe money is what it needs to push them forward, but, like, you're all in. You're like, fine, I'm going to find a way. I think a lot of people, artists, whatever it may be, that want to do their own thing, they're not willing to put it all in.
And I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because some of these artists get this shit confused. So I want to make this clear about what he just said. I chose to go and put my money up for that artist because that artist was a family friend. And I believed in the music. So I did something that at that current moment that artist couldn't do. And that wasn't me looking for shit. It wasn't me expecting nothing. And this is one thing I've learned. You cannot expect shit. Mm-hmm. If you're doing something, understand you're doing that because you want to do it. Because there's one thing I saw on the post. It was a post that said, you can't get upset when you jump out the window for somebody and they don't follow you. Because they didn't ask you.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you for that.
No.
So it's in the problem with some of these artists, they expect their manager to do this shit. Your manager is not there to pay for your stuff. You are there to pay for your stuff. Your manager is there to help book you shows, to help budget your money, to make sure you get the best for your dollar, and to make sure you make money. Mm-hmm. But you're supposed to be paying your manager to take care of certain things because your manager is doing what you can as far as dealing with labels, dealing with the business aspect, doing bookings, things like that, getting you shows, getting you interviews. That's what your manager is there for, to help guide you in the correct direction, not to be your banker.
Yeah. No, it's not a bank. It's not Chase.
A lot of these artists don't understand that. So they're like, I don't gotta pay this guy. No, you do gotta pay me. It's just like paying your fucking producer. When you go and get a beat, you don't say to your producer, I don't gotta pay you. Did you make the beat? No. You're not. You need a team to succeed. And I was doing this shit on my own for a while. And thank God for putting certain people in play with me and for me to help me move forward. Like Prissy, shout out to Tammy G Entertainment, my partner right there. Shout out to Bundles, So Crooked. Like I said, these people, shout out to Lance, L&D Photographer. If not for these people, I wouldn't have been able to make it to that next step. Shout out to Sneak Easy. These guys help platform me to that next stage. And working with certain artists, I've done multiple events with artists that I highly favor. Now, I don't even really listen to mainstream music anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm so focused on what it is that I do and crafting it. Like, it's legit a work in progress. Every day is a struggle, and that shit's not easy. But if you don't have people with that same mind frame and that same set understanding, it's not going to work out. I was able to put money up for that artist, my brother, and a few others. And it was because that's how I wanted to contribute at that time.
Right.
That's how I wanted to show that I was all in. And that shit in situations has bit me in the ass. Mm-hmm. And it has helped me progress.
Right. But you're all in. Especially for something that you believe in. You're all in. You don't have one foot in the door. You're not half pregnant with the idea. You're all in.
You have to be all in.
A lot of people will not be all in, man. It's crazy.
And I've learned, because I've met multiple artists that are not willing to invest in themselves. This is the most important thing you're going to hear, because I've been told this multiple times. What makes you think that a DJ or a label or a club or a promoter, even a manager, is going to invest in you if you don't invest in yourself?
100.
Like,
100.
My brother Bundles, he started this So Crooked thing with 100 shirts that he put up with his own money.
That's how it starts.
And now we got this radio podcast about to jump off. This Sunday's the first episode. Y'all tune in 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on mixedvibesradio.com. We gonna be doing it big. So Crooked is the team. It's stuff like that. My guy, my bro from Sneak Easy, he worked hard and he put his money up to open that shop. Hit or miss. But he risked it all. We're risking it all to reap these benefits. We're risking it all for you to see the progress that you see.
Do you think that a lot of people now coming up, like the young people that are saying, like, I want to be a rapper, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be a business owner, do you think that they're doing that or not so much?
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
I feel like I've seen so many that are
I know a few artists. Shout outs to Majesty the Rebel from Baruch. It's one artist right there. It's a perfect example, doing it for himself. Shout out to my brother, Loki Pop from Rivers Entertainment in Harlem. He's doing his shit. These people are putting their own money up and they're risking their name and their everything, their blood, sweat, and tears, and put it all on the line to be on that front stage. And people are making it work. Then you got people whose names I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus.
We ain't gonna destroy no lives today.
Nah, not today, not today. But they're not working right.
No,
they're just not working right. And they think that shit is owed to them, or they think it's supposed to be just given to them, and they get upset when shit doesn't go their way.
Right.
Get this understood. Shit's not gonna go your way a lot. Before it goes your way, it's going to not go your way a lot.
Right.
There's gonna be a lot of doors that look like they open, but when you get to them shit's closed. Before that first actual door truly opens up and you get that opportunity to express yourself, your sound, your talent, your craft, your business, your art, that heart has to be there.
Right.
That understanding that you'll lose before you win has to be there. It's not an overnight thing.
And I feel like you have to be okay with losing. Because if you're not okay with losing, your heart's going to break before you even get a half a win.
If you're not okay with losing, you're going to give up before you make it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you could lose 4 times, right? That 5th time you could lose and say, oh, fuck it. And you just fucked up because that 6th time could have been your past. People don't understand. Like, I've had multiple doors closed on me. Oh, man. For various reasons. But I didn't take that as this is the end of it. This shit is not going to work out. Like, I've had stressful days where I did feel like giving up. And I told myself, that's just not how this shit works. If I give up, it makes no fucking sense. I'm only hurting myself. Your worst enemy is yourself. You have to believe in yourself. There's going to be times where nobody fucking believes in you. You're going to get support from random people before you get support from friends.
100%.
And that is a given fact. It's only when, like Will Smith said, it's only when your shit starts to spark, people will be like, oh, shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Then those people that are what we call wave riders.
Yeah.
The wave riders are going to pop back up. The same ones who said they want to know when your next show is. They just saw your fucking story. So they seen that your next show was going to come up tomorrow or day after that. They looked at it. You saw them look at it. So I don't understand why the fuck you asking me what you already know. It's shit like that where I tell them, refer back to Instagram. Refer back to Facebook. Refer back to the online site. Like, don't ask me dumb questions. I'm beyond the dumb questions now. I am HumbleHarlem, but I'm at a point where I'm not fishing around and I'm not sugarcoating shit for anybody. If I can work with you, I work with you. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I'm not saying fuck you, but
I'm
I
good.
hope that you eat. I hope that you eat and prosper, but not at my table.
Right.
That's all. I don't want negative energy around me because that shit will bring you the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
That shit will bring your look down. It'll bring everything down. And then you have partners that work with you. It might not want to. You working with that guy or that person.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that you should not work with a person because of somebody else's problems or issues. But if that person's not ready to work, if they're not working right, if it's clear to you that there's no purpose and no point, they gotta go.
Oh yeah,
they gotta go.
No, 100%. So, what you working on now? So, like, aside from, I want to hear about what you're working on now, because I gotta know, and I want to know. I want you to give some advice to the people coming up that want to be like you. Like, what about that kid that's in junior high right now that doesn't want to work at the 9 to 5? What do they got to do to get to where you're at, man? Give some advice for the youngins.
For the youth, I'll tell you one thing. Education is key.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to at least you get your high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
Get your high school diploma. Depending on what craft you working in or you want to pursue, make sure that's really what you want to do. If you're not all in it and you're not happy about if you're happy about what you're doing and you love what you're doing, it's not a job.
Mm-hmm.
It's like going to have fun.
And it could be anything. Like you could work for Burger King all your life if you love it. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
Whatever and that's another thing. You can't knock a person's hustle, man.
Mm-mm.
Everybody's working. The only hustle I knock, if you rob people.
Oh, don't rob nobody, please.
For a living, that's what you do. That is some sucker shit.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from a guy that used to do dumb shit like that, thinking it was cool when I was young, that shit's not cool. Because you take it from somebody that working for this.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want nobody taking shit from you. You want to take something from somebody? Throw it on the mic. Go do a battle. Mm-hmm. Go bet some money.
Right.
Put in the work. The work is there. There's so much money out here that's available. There's so much to be done. You just have to be willing to work for it. You have to have that drive and that understanding. This is a tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best advice I can give you. Have that tunnel vision. The girl, she gonna be there. That guy, he gonna be there. Your friends, if they real friends, if they real true friends, they gonna be there. Focus on your craft, whatever that craft is. It took me, I should be further than where I am, but I started late. To those of you that are young, you got a whole lot of time ahead of you, a whole lot. There's so much that you can do. And right now is an open opportunity for so many people to do different things. This is like the perfect time to come up.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to focus on what it is that you want to do.
And what I see and what drives me nuts, and maybe you could talk a little bit about this, what drives me crazy is there's people that come to me and they bitch, I'm broke. I have no money. I can't do it. I can't invest in myself. I can't put that money towards a recording session. But then I see them go on vacation.
Right.
And I'm like,
fucking studio time is $25, man.
Oh,
Look, guys. It's like my friend put up, my boy Antonio. Shout out to Antonio Fortune. He put up a post the other day. Business license is $50 fucking $50.
That's one shift.
Passport is what? $300?
It's a week. Yeah.
It's to say you have no money. You got no money, but you can go buy a bottle and chill on a block.
Right. Stop
shit
spending
like
money on stupid shit.
Or you want to go get that designer belt. For people that don't even...
Right. You're trying to show off to all these fucking people.
You're showing off to people that don't give a fuck about what it is you're showing off. Nobody gives a fuck about that. To be all honest, and the people that do give a fuck about that is the same people that got their priorities fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, me, that $400 belt you just bought could have bought you a business license and an investment.
Mm-hmm. And then if you're buying that belt over that, then you're not serious enough, and you need to focus. And you need to wake up. You need to rewire your brain. No one cares about your damn belt. You want to succeed. You want to go where you want to go. Focus what you got to focus on. And I feel like a lot of people
have to invest in yourself. Patenting your music is cheap.
Mm-hmm. You got to do it.
Like,
unless you want someone else singing your song.
And that happens a lot. People don't understand that. It's a lot of simple moves that you can make to prosper and move forward that people tend to avoid because they put wants in front of needs.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be stylish and you want to be shiny. You gotta put in work to be shiny. And even the people who put in work and who have real people who have money, like I know millionaires that look broke. You would never know that they have money because the shit that they do and the way they do it. Like my hustle is elsewhere. Like you'll get 10 grand or 15 grand. What you gonna do? Buy a car or something like that. There's a lot of things you can do as an artist. As an artist, if you got a $10,000 budget, you can make it. As an artist, even if you got no money, like I started out with damn near nothing. I was living check to check, putting money into the business. Even now, like my bank account is not beautiful yet, and that's because the money is invested in my businesses, my partners' businesses. Invest in your fucking friends. If they really your friends and you really support them, invest in what will work. Invest. Have faith. Faith is another thing that's key. Like I've learned to put money in the right direction. Okay, I've had weeks where I've only had $300. My partner hits me. He's like, "Yo, we gotta pay for this space. We gotta pay for that." You pay everybody out. You put all the money in. You might have $10 in your pocket. You know what? I'm cool with that fucking $10,
right?
Because that $10 now is gonna be $50,000 later. And it's because of the work that I'm putting in to get this shit done now. Now we got money invested in clothing. We have money invested in food products. We have money invested in certain other locations. We have partnerships that we're working on. There's a lot going on as far as me personally is concerned and with the partners that I work with that are taking us to the next step. But we collectively put our money together. It's the same thing like a lot of these businesses, like this is one thing my people tend to say. Y'all know who y'all are. We don't support each other. We don't. Like you can't be mad at. Let's perfect example. A Chinese person, Chinese people, they invest in each other. Every other race seems to invest in each other. We wonder why we can't move forward, quote unquote. That's how they look at it. You gotta support. You hating on the next man because you want to be where he's at, but you not putting any fucking work in to be where he is. So how can you hate? Instead of hating, how about investing?
Yeah.
It's like I know people that have bought land through working together. It's like, okay, property value. Instead of buying a car, put some money on property. Get 10 of your friends, put money together, buy a house, fix that shit, sell that shit.
Yep.
Things like that.
Yep.
Like, put the money where it counts. If you feel like your man is the next best rapper out and your man sitting there telling you, yo, I'm trying to figure out how to get this studio time. There's studios anywhere from $20 to $500. There's people that are willing to work with your budget.
Yeah. And you don't have to be fancy.
You don't.
You don't have to. You just got to get it out.
If you not networking, look at the Bobby Shmurda video. That video shot on the block.
Yeah. There's a way.
Like
yeah. Like right now we're not in some like big old studio.
The same way you maneuver to figure out how you gonna get that bag of weed, or that bottle, or that joint that you trying to follow. It's the same way you should maneuver to your hustle. It's like I said, you cannot have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic.
100%. So then, now, since it's gonna die soon, that's my bad. But tell me what's on the horizon. What's going on with you?
Definitely what I
want to hear about you.
Shout out to So Crooked and Law Studios. We doing this sip and this painting poetry at Arlene's Grocery on Valentine's Day. Guys, y'all gotta follow So Crooked NYC, follow Lost Design Studios, follow Sneak Easy. We got a lot going on. Follow So Crooked Radio Podcast. We got a lot of things coming up. Our first show is this Sunday. Follow Sneak Easy. We're working on a lot. Sneak Easy's about to open up we're about to open up a wine and coffee shop. As of right now, the open date is March 1st. It's going to be in the Lower East Side. Definitely look out for that. Come by, shout me out, get your coffee, show some love.
Follow HumbleHarlem.
Grab a glass of wine. Follow me, HumbleHarlem, man. Follow HumbleHarlem, man. At Instagram, at HumbleHarlem. Facebook, same thing, HumbleHarlem. My name stays the same. This is the face you're going to see. This is the logo you're going to see. It's all about progress, and we focused on making a lot of things happen. A lot of artists we working with. We got the battle events. We just did one this past Saturday. My brother Rampo caught a body. Sam So, shout out to Sam So's Boston. So Crooked Boston, we caught a body. It was looking like a good event. If you missed it, you need to follow Berman Warzone and Cypher City TV. Yeah, I gotta get it.
Dude, thank you.
And if you need merch, if you're an artist who is looking on branding yourself, Rivers Printing. Shout out to Rivers Printing and So Crooked NYC. Please follow both. If you need merch done, whatever it is you need, we make it. We'll do it for you. Embroidery, everything. Tell them HumbleHarlem sent you.
Damn.
Matt, I'm trying to do a show with this man.
I'm going to do it. No, I'm
trying to do a show with this man too. I've said it on his show, so y'all know publicly I go.
Yo, I just finished. Well, not finished, bro. I'm going into the studio this week. We did the pre-production. I start recording on Friday. It's going to be something. I'm going to show you when we finish. I'm going to show you. Y'all can't see it yet, but I'm going to show him. And then very soon, we'll have you back on. And the first thing he'll say is how dope it is, I hope, or how garbage it is, and say, Matt, move on.
I should have sent you my song to play.
Oh, my word.
A song I was featured on, but...
Dude, well, they don't have to know that. We can put it on before this.
Hmm?
They don't have to know that I done got it. I'll put it on before this.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I have it with me. I just didn't... I should have emailed it to you. That way you could have played it, but...
Oh, well, we can play it. I'm going to play it.
There you go.
I'm going to play it.
There you go.
After the end of this podcast, you're going to hear a song by this guy.
Yeah.
Fire.
So I do a lot. And artists, if you're ready to work, you want to work, like I said, follow me, HumbleHarlem. My word is bond. If I can do it, I'm going to do it. If I can't, I'm going to tell you. I don't like to bullshit people. I don't like to waste people's time because I don't like my time to be wasted. This is all about work, hustle, and flow. Shout out to Terrence Howard.
Yo, call me Terrence.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
It was a pleasure being on this show, bro. I was looking forward to it, man. I was like, yo, this guy got to call me, man.
Dude, I seen the Instagram DM. Dude, I appreciate you, man.
Nah, I appreciate being here,
awesome.
bro. You giving me an opportunity to showcase my talent and to speak on behalf of my partners and my team. Once again, So Crooked NYC. You guys got to understand, it's not just a phrase. It's definitely a lifestyle. This is one that I live. I thank So Crooked. I thank Sneak Easy. I thank Lance, L&D, the photographer. I thank DJ Grouch. I thank all y'all for giving me the opportunity to be here right now, to sit next to this talented young man and speak to y'all on behalf of working hard and making it happen. Now, I'm not one of those fancy guys either. I'm not Hollywood, nothing. Whether I got $10,000, $10, or $10 million. Step up to me, say hello. I will say hello back. I'm not a jerk. I'm a cool guy, cool, gifted, you know, and I like to meet genuine people. So shout outs to all my genuine people too.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not working, please go get up and do something. Don't sit on your ass, because there's a lot of dreamers out here sitting out at home just thinking about shit that they could be doing. Just get the fuck up and do it. The same way you get the fuck up outside and just sit and look around, or walk around, make something happen. Make something happen. Make yourself known. If you want to take that next step, you gotta jump the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Jump that ladder.
Dude, you're the man. Dang, I'm inspired now. I was already ready to go, but I'm inspired now.
I'm inspired being on this show with you. It just gave me a bit of energy. I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, man. But
please. All right, we playing your song. What's your song called, though?
Sin City.
Sin City. All right. Where can they get it if they like it?
You can find that on it's definitely on YouTube. I wrote the hook to this song, and I was on the second verse, but I was a feature for the artists that I've been working in. Carl Styles, shout out to Carl Styles. You know, my brother, the big homie. He moves out of the city, but he's still around. So we got a lot of projects coming up. So I had to make sure. I almost forgot about him. I had to thank him too. So I got that track with me. I figured y'all have a little taste of what it is that I can do as far as music is concerned. But, you know, I focus on other things too. But let's not say I don't make music. I can do it. I can get it done.
All right, we're going to play it. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. It's coming up. Your man,
Humble Harlem. Follow me. Thank you, y'all. Shout out to So Crooked, man. Understand this. It's not just a phrase. It's a lifestyle.
Peace.
Nigga, I don't know your type, who you fucking with, what kind of car you drive, how much money you get. All I know is me and I'm getting it. Fuck around here and you be stuck in shit. Got a nice crib, got a bad bitch, buggy Bugatti, living lavish. Got cabbage on the ab kid, got mad shit, getting cash quick. Might bring the pills, might have the coke. Got high potent weed, call it dope. Cops see me and they call for help, they like stick around and I tell them no. Then I skirt off like a bird call. Nigga say I'm broke, yeah I heard y'all. Had dog tens, but a nigga blinded from the window shining to the bird off. Then I swerve off, then I dissipate. Blew 100,000 and then, man wanna been like man, hey. Stacks in the rubber Benz, hey. Stripping lost, Billy Honda. Silence gun, won't watch behind you. Leave your brains on the clock behind you. Plain sight where the cops can find you.
Keep it funky, homie, we hood niggas, but we rap. We rap. Niggas talking crazy, we hit them up with that Mac. That Mac. Got dime pieces, they ass fat from the back. The back. Niggas talking shit, we pull up on them in all black. All black. Got a 22 in my polo drawers. Bag of cash in case a nigga snitch. Hit the 6, drop off your bitch, now we switch lanes. You know the paper chase, getting money. Fuck the jakes, who you rolling with? They're getting rolled over, it's all over. Life jacket, if niggas drown, we stay safe. Y'all basic niggas, I keep it funny, bitch, face it. Ass green, we gon' chase it. We all green, pull up, stunting, homie. Got a Glock 40 for you shack niggas. Real hood, I don't act, nigga. We putting the stop to all you whack niggas. Whack niggas, just over for you. Over for you. Keep it funky, homie, we hood niggas, but we rap. We rap. Niggas talking crazy, we hit them up with that Mac. That Mac. Got dime pieces, they ass fat from the back. The back. Niggas talking shit, we pull up on them in all black.
Duffel bag, pink lace, small holster, keep the heat safe, and that weight good and that cake good. Bitch, you be gone and the weight should. Never stepped on it, never walked on it. Putting money down while you talk on it. Maserati got the black shotty like a black Gotti, fuck Illuminati. High heels, tight jeans, niggas always trying to get a peek at me. Just cause he got a couple bags of weed, nigga really think he gon' creep with me? Shit's funny, jukes you dummy. Call real niggas come and get your money. Real niggas coming ain't an issue money. You can smile now, but it won't be funny.
Keep it funky, homie, we hood niggas, but we rap. We rap. Niggas talking crazy, we hit them up with that Mac. That Mac. Got dime pieces, they ass fat from the back. The back. Niggas talking shit, we pull up on them in all black. All black. All black.
And